Maya had learned early on that the phone sex industry wasn't always as glamorous as outsiders imagined. Sure, she could sit at home in her robe, light a candle, and create fantasies with her voice, but the hustle was real. Every call meant energy, performance, and patience. Every regular was a balancing act between feeding their obsession and keeping her own boundaries intact. She had pulled double shifts that month, answering calls well into the night, barely sleeping, pouring herself into the role because the company promised bonuses. Every moan, every whispered script, every hour spent listening to men unload their desires. She counted it all as her grind, her paycheck. When payday came, she logged into her account, expecting to see the number that would make all those sleepless nights worth it. Instead, her stomach dropped. The amount was half of what it should have been. No mistake. Just a cold, calculated deduction with vague excuses about system errors and call adjustments. She wrote emails. She called the office. The same company she made thousands for in a month suddenly acted like she was disposable. Their tone clipped, their answers rehearsed. "We'll look into it," they said, with no urgency at all. The reality of the industry hit her harder than any nasty caller ever had. No matter how much work she put in, no matter how many nights she gave her body and voice to strangers, the system was built to bleed her dry. Companies skimmed off the top, charged fees, and twisted fine print. And the workers, the women doing the emotional labor, were left fighting for scraps of their own earnings. Maya sat at her desk, angry but not broken. She knew she had to toughen up. In this business, the paycheck wasn't always promised, but her resilience was. If she wanted to keep surviving, she would have to find ways to protect herself, diversify platforms, take private clients, keep records of every call. The truth was harsh. Being robbed of a good paycheck in the phone sex industry wasn't a one-time tragedy. It was a warning, a reminder that she had to treat her work like a business, not just a fantasy. And Maya promised herself they could steal her paycheck, but not her power.